The Trump administration's big, beautiful tax and spending bill is now law across the country, but its impact on states, that is still uncertain.
Now, Democrats on Capitol Hill predict devastating cuts to the SNAP nutrition program and in Medicaid. Republicans say the changes to the federal programs will merely root out waste and fraud. Now, our Colleen Marshall has been talking to a local mother who traveled to Capitol Hill hoping to stop the changes that are on the way.
Yeah, she's part of a group now known as the Littlest Lobbyists. It's a group of parents who walk through the halls of Congress with their children who are living with mental and physical disabilities. They were able to meet with a handful of senators, including Ohio's Jon Husted. Sarah Anderson says she is able to work because Medicaid pays to have a home health aide care for her disabled child. She says she is a voice and an advocate for children like her daughter Audrey, who rely on Medicaid waivers. Yay! Audrey has severe mental and physical challenges, but the waiver allows her to live her best possible life at home. Among other things, Medicaid pays for a home health aide.
In Ohio, it's hard to get your Medicaid waiver. It's called Medicaid waiver for home and community-based services, which means you're not in an institution.
Ironically, as critics of Medicaid demand work requirements, it's because of the Medicaid-funded home health that Sarah is able to work full-time as an attorney for the city of Columbus.
So not only would my job be on the line, really Audrey's life would be on the line. Just 4 decades ago, children like Audrey would be institutionalized. And that's a real threat in the future if we start backsliding.
So Sarah and Audrey joined a group called the Littlest Lobbyists and spent a day on Capitol Hill, meeting with lawmakers to urge them to protect Medicaid funding. Sarah and Audrey were among the advocates for the disabled who met with Ohio Senator Jon Husted. And what was his message to you?
His message was very clear, that there would be no cuts to Medicaid and that our children, our disabled, medically complex children, would be protected and their services would remain intact.
Do you believe that?
I do not believe that, and it is not true. The cuts to Medicaid, which are now estimated to be $800 billion over 10 years, those cuts are going to impact states very heavily. And once the states are impacted, the first thing that states cut are optional programs. And those optional programs are what Audrey receives and what disabled children and adults across the United States receive.
There are 45,000 Ohioans with disabilities who have those Medicaid waivers. As the burden for Medicaid changes and it shifts to the states will have to make very difficult decisions. In a statement, Senator Husted's spokesman said, in part, disabled Americans, children, and their caretakers are at no risk for losing benefits because of this bill. In fact, rooting out the $1.1 trillion of abuse in the program will leave more benefits for those who truly need them. And we will have much more on all of this Sunday morning at 10. We hope you can join us on the Spectrum.
Thanks for watching. For more NBC4, download the NBC4 streaming app. You'll get free 24/7 local programming streamed straight to your living room. Just search NBC4 Columbus on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or Roku.